Welcome to my Jong Law Horn Pai program for this Wednesday morning. First class back from the holidays. We're going to pick up from where we left off. We're going to stay with movements 1 to 3 for a little bit longer. I'm going to start introducing some postures that will link into section 4, but I think we're still going to take some time to open up a little bit more on our 1 to 3. So let's get ourselves warmed up a little bit. Let the head rise and fall. And looking from side to side. And shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, shoulders can roll backwards. And shoulders can roll forwards. Arms can circle back one way. And arms can circle the other. We're going to reach and lean to one side and to the other. Again to the first side and the second. Let those arms go nice and loose. We've been talking about the creation of different angles of movement from that rotation of the spine. So we'll start with some horizontal and some downwards diagonal. And some rising diagonal. And some downwards vertical. And some rising vertical. Yeah, and we can shake it out a bit. Okay, let's let the hips roll around one way. And hips can roll around the other. One more time, the first way. And the second. Legs from the inside to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the outside to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to go up to the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Knees together, feet together. Knees can roll one way and the other. And a little bit of a stretch down towards the floor. And come back up. Okay, so one of the things we've been working on since we started this is connecting to a active hip mobility drill from the not from the Mahjong, but from the Kalaripayattu system from South India. So we're going hands up over the head. You don't have to take big steps, but you're going to go swing up, swing back, swing up, swing back. We're going to go for about 30 seconds or so here. And back. Good, another 10 seconds. Good, okay, let that go. Getting those hips warmed up a little. So let's go to our lunges. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. I'm gonna lunge down. And we'll do the same on the other side. With 2 feet forward, and we're gonna lunge to one side. And to the other. And then we're going to go toe up to the ceiling on one side. And to the other. Good. Both feet flat. We'll walk our hands over to one leg. And then over to the other. And then we'll walk our feet in, try to keep our hands on the floor. And rolling up from the ground. Okay, let's jump into some of the main foundations for our building body coordination and strength that are part of the Jong Law Horn system. So we're going to go feet a little wider and shoulder width. Wider you go, more action you're looking for. We want to create a shelf in our quads. We want the tailbone to be dropped, the lower abdominal to be engaged. And again, we're looking to rotate around the spine. So we're going to grasp, we're going to dip, we're going to chamber, we're going to twist through the trunk and fold the hip and punch. So grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wei Lung Bai Mei. We're slipping under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We'll come on up from there and shake it out for a second. Okay, we've also been working on, right at the beginning, we talked about snapping from the lateral to the square and back again with these narrow stances. So we're going to go from our horse rider's position and we're going to go twist punch, sneak that wrist under, and pull back punch. So we're going 1 and back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then come on up. Okay, 2 other horse rider position based foundations. We get them at the beginning and ends of our sequences. So the 1, we have that hook punch, pull down, straight punch. Come around and down. We're not trying to break down the horse rider's position at this point. So 1, 2, 3, core strength, 4. Be able to turn that trunk without breaking down your legs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We'll come on up from there. Just one more set of warm-up foundations. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. This is where we're grabbing and we are pulling, kicking and punching and punching. Good coordination drill, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift the knee, then the foot. 8, 9, 10. Same on the other side. Grab and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The other version of that we were doing was with this side palm technique. We're kind of pushing with the side of the palm. So we're grasping, we're going side palm and stomp kick and punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same on the other side. Grab, pull, palm, and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Okay, so I think what we should do today is we should go through our sections 1 to 3, nice and slow, nice and accurate, and we'll go through each of them a couple of times, and then we'll link them all together, get that memory back working after a couple weeks off. So, starting out feet together, we've got back of hand, palm, punch. Here's our lunge punch. So we're drawing, we're settling in the right leg, we're thrusting from the right leg, we're keeping that elbow tucked, and we're driving into our lead punch. We've got a shuffle forward and a turn to the lateral. Then we have a sweep down, a slight slip, and a twist all the way through to that closed side, talking about all the strengthening and core mobility work. Then we're dropping, hitting with the back fist, settling, kicking low, loading that rib cage, and right side. Shuffle in, smash down, sweep up, back fist, settle, kick and punch. 1, 2, and rise. Back fist, settle, kick, punch. Now this is our changeover. So we turn sideways as we shuffle up. We go palm and punch. We're going to stay with number 1. So pull, punch, shuffle to horse, stay in horse, twist to the narrow forward, stay there for the back fist, kick with the back leg, lunge punch in. shuffle in elbow, strike down, sweep up, come around back, fist settle, kick, punch, shuffle in, down, come up, back fist, settle, kick, punch, shuffle up, palm punch. We're going to do that one more time each direction. So turning, lunge, shuffle in, smash down. Now turn through that center axle, through the middle, and drive up. Back fist settles. We kick low, we step in, punch, second direction. Elbow, down, sweep up. Back fist, kick, punch. Last one, elbow, sweep down, come through, and back fist settle, kick, punch, shuffle up, palm and punch. Last time for number one, lunge, shuffle in, down, twist through, back fist, settle, kick, punch, elbow, down, sweep up, spiral through for back fist, kick, punch, shuffle down, twist through, back fist settle, kick, punch, shuffle up, palm, punch. Good. So hopefully that is feeling comfortable to work through. Kept the pace nice and steady today, just kind of reviewing. We'll pick up the pace again as we go. Let's look at run number 2, our second section. So what we have to remember is we're looking at each of these as kind of giving us a handful of techniques to work with, a handful of exercises for range of motion and strength to work with. So number 2, we start from our palm punch position. Now this is where we settle into the horse rider's position as opposed to a forward bow, and we come around for the hook, we pull down, we punch out. Now we curve the wrist, we slip under for Wei Long Bai Mei, punch. We get that same spiraling around to back fist. We go kick and punch. Now here's what's tricky. We're going from a punch on that left hand. And as we settle, we're going to gather this around so we can get our hook in there. Pull down, punch. Slip underneath for Wei Long Bai Mei, punch. Quick little turnover on the back fist. And we kick and punch. That right arm circulates around again. Pull down, punch. Slip under, punch. Back fist, kick and punch. Circle around, hook to straight punch to shuffle up, palm punch. Okay, so that's our sequence. Left side, right side, left side. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, under and punch. Come through, back fist, kick and punch. As you're stepping, set up for that left hook to straight punch, slip, punch, back fist, kick punch. Now remember long fists, the idea is we're trying to exaggerate a lot of this stuff, really focus on getting those shoulder blades engaged, getting into those stances, twisting through the core, back fist, kick punch. Last time we go hook punch, pull down, punch, shuffle in, palm, punch. Let's do that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, underneath to punch, back fist, kick punch, hook punch to straight, Wei Long Bai Mei, under, punch, back fist, kick punch, hook punch, straight punch, slip underneath, punch, back fist and kick punch. Last one, we get one more hook to pull down punch, and we shuffle up palm punch. Okay, last time, heading back the other way. 1, 2, 3, slip. Think about deflecting, sliding under there, punch, back fist, kick punch, stepping in, hook punch, straight punch, slip under, straight punch, back fist, kick punch, to hook punch, straight punch. Last time, slip under, punch, back fist, kick punch, hook punch, straight punch, shuffle up, palm punch. Good. So there's our second grouping of ideas. First one, start with a lead here where we're coming in from a straight technique. The second one where we're kind of hiding and circulating. We've got different movement applications. We're introduced to the slipping and punching concept of Wei Lung Bai Mei, the slipping, grabbing, kicking, punching concepts inside of there as well. Okay, number 3, there's a lot of throwing technique inside number 3, and it's teaching us how to kind of get our turns and our follow-throughs with our whole body. There's also, like all good Kung Fu, every technique should have some striking capacity, some locking capacity, some throwing capacity. So, number 3, we're going to start out from our punch. We open up like number 1, tuck the elbow, punch out. So here we're going to come overhead. We're turning all the way around so we can get our overhand coming down and scooping and our uppercut coming in. We then release that and we come around with a back fist and a hammer fist. And here again is that stretching through on the closed side waist, really looking for that nice range of motion. We get our circular back fist again, our common theme of kick and punch, and then we're coming around, over and up, then back fist and hammer fist. We get the circular back fist, the low kick and the lead punch. We come over and up. We settle. We come around, back fist and hammer. Come through with that back fist, settle, kick, lead, punch, and then we shuffle in, palm punch. So again, left leg leads, over top, and up from underneath. Again, like I said, a lot of throwing. You can be thinking about coming inside, throwing, but you can also think about slashing here. Back fist, hammer fist. Good. Circulate to back fist. Settle, kick, lunge, punch. Overhand and uppercut. We've got that hand sitting in the hidden hand position. We drop that. We coil the body. And then we release that 180 degrees. 1, and then we get our nice rotation and strengthening for the waist. Back fist, kick, punch, over and up. Back with the back fist and the hammer. Back fist, settle, kick, punch, shuffle up, palm punch. Okay, let's do one more back and forth. 1, 2, 3, turn, smash down. So getting a little more complicated here with our 180 degree turns. We have to be able to pivot these inside turns around. Overhand, uppercut, back fist, hammer fist, back fist, kick, punch, Dig into that left leg. Shift it to your right leg. Pound up from underneath. Dig into your right leg. Push out of that right leg and settle in your left. Back fist, kick, punch. Now we shift to the lateral, shuffle in, palm, punch, and one more chain. Pull, punch, overhand. Now you can think about this like you've done a hook underneath somebody's arm here. You're going to throw all the way over. Here like you're seizing something and drawing through. Back fist, settle, kick, punch. And again, we're talking about stylized. We're really working all these twists in the body to coordinate them, to uppercut, to back fist, to hammer, getting that nice twist without breaking down your legs. Back fist, kick, punch, over, up, back fist, hammer, last time, back fist, kick, punch, and we shuffle to the lateral, palm punch. Good. Hopefully that's starting to feel comfortable. Let's just do a little bit more follow along today, and let's do 1, 2, 3. Again, we won't pick up the pace. We'll keep it fairly steady. So opening, 1, back of hand, palm punch. Section 1, punch. Elbow down, up, back fist, kick, punch, shuffle in, down, twist through, back fist, settle, kick, punch, elbow, hammer, top fist, back fist, kick, punch, shuffle in, palm punch. Section 2, we come out with the hook punch, straight punch on the lateral. We switch to the square with our punch. We stay there with a kick punch. We shift back to the lateral. 1, 2, shift to the square, back fist, kick punch, hook punch, straight punch, slip through punch, back fist, kick punch. Last time to the lateral. We stay on the lateral as we shuffle up, palm punch. Number 3 goes back to our lunge. 1. We got our 180 turns, inside turns, overhand, uppercut, back fist, hammer fist, back fist, kick, punch, overhand, uppercut, back fist, hammer, back fist, kick, punch. One more time. Twist to the square. Come back to the square on the opposite side. Back fist, kick, punch, shuffle up, palm punch. So we've talked about how the sets address all sorts of different things, and we can look at them from different directions to keep opening up different possibilities that they offer us in training. And as we start to get into changing and coordinating limbs and memorizing patterns and stuff like that, that's a great challenge for the mind. The long fist has all this nice challenge for range of motion. And then we start to incorporate things like shifting and changing angles. So we get used to the idea of being able to turn from one side of the room to the other side of the room fairly naturally, so that when things get busy, possibly in a conflict, we're able to maintain our balance. A lot of time when people turn, they allow their trunk to get ahead of them. Whereas all of these movements are about being able to stay and rotate around that center. Okay, just about out of time, so I'm going to introduce one technique today that's going to start to link us into the next piece for number 4, and that is hammer, back of hand, clear and chamber, open, and punch. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, there's lots of things this is. Again, exercise is one of them. Range of motion is another. But this is also a lot about, sometimes about pummel grappling when people are looking to control arms and forearms. So as you pull this in and curve your wrist, this is a way to kind of break through a grip, but it's also a way of how to take somebody's grip that's on one side and come around and seize that arm. So we're going 1, 2. Now that could be that they're holding us and we're clearing their hand off. So you turn over their grip, you bring the other hand in, and you're pulling and breaking down that grip, pulling and breaking, stripping that hand off of your arm. Let go, let go. And then, of course, as soon as we say let go, we're going to fire back in right after. So we're going to go pull that hand away and feed it back. And we've got this stylized thumb in the armpit again when we're doing the set. We're on the lateral, we've got the thumb in here. But again, that's making sure that this hand knows where it is and that it's somewhere in the vicinity of your head and your jaw, especially when you're on the lateral. This arm tends to want to disappear on the lateral and leave us unguarded. We want to be able to keep this hand somewhere in the frame. So when we're punching here. So let's just try a couple and then we'll close it off. So we're going to go as a waist exercise. We're going to leave the legs for now. We're going to go 1, turn the waist. 2, turn the waist some more. 3, return to that neutral position. So we go 1, pull and chamber, drop in. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going across from low to pull up, to open, to punch. Around, up, pull back, open, punch. But notice my legs. I'm not wobbling in here. I'm turning the trunk. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a couple more. So draw in, lift, punch. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got to let it go for today. That's going to link us in. Number 4 has all sorts of interesting direction changes in it. So we'll be working on that and some cross palm work. There's a whole new sort of branch of different movements that are going to be introduced in number 4. Each section introduces you to some consistency with things from before and some new stuff as well. All right. Thanks for training today. Got questions, let me know. Stick around, give them to me, or text or email, and we'll pick them up in the next lesson. Thanks for training today.